Hey guys, so it has been a little while, but I thought I would finally get around to filming my updated breast augmentation video. So I am now 6 weeks post-op. I feel like it's flown by, like it's gone so quickly. I'll start off by saying I love them. It is, and I keep saying to people, like the best money I've ever spent. It's the best thing I could have ever done for myself. I'm so happy. Dr. Perrin is amazing. I keep saying that I think I love him. He has done an incredible job. He's been so lovely. His staff at the clinic were so kind and they have been nothing short of amazing. We'll start with the first week, or just after surgery. Hang on, let's just start when I flew down. So I flew down on the 28th, surgery was on the 29th of September. I was very nervous. I hardly ate the 2 days prior to surgery just because I was so nervous. I went in the day prior to surgery and I had some pre-op photos taken, and I picked up like my compression garments, which I am still having to wear all the time, except for now when I'm filming and some Instagram photos, like I just get changed. I went in, picked all those up. That literally took me like 10 minutes, and then I headed back to the hotel. So I had surgery the following morning. 7:30 a.m. was my admission time to get to the hospital. I was the only one there because I was going first. So I got there and I'm guessing she was like a nurse, took me in. She gave me like the little bonnet. I had to get changed into the gown and my little booties. I was crying. It was sort of all of a sudden, like she just come out and she's like, all right, we're ready to go, say bye to mum. And I'm like, oh no, wait, I haven't said bye. Oh, anyway, we went in, did all that. I think she like double checked my allergies. Oh, I can't remember what else we did. Oh, she did like my blood pressure, that sort of stuff. She took me into the next room. So she gave me a blanket, and then Mitch, he was the anaesthetist. He was so good. He looked, I'm not sure how old he is, but he looks very young, but he was great. He ran me through everything, explained what's gonna happen, explained all about the general. So he put the cannula in my hand. That little thing is so painful. We did all that. That probably took like half an hour. He walked me through and hopped me up on a bed. And like a few other nurses like put my compression stockings on, like I think made sure like my drip and everything was set up. Dr. Perrin come in, he stood me up, drew me up and got me ready for surgery, and then we literally went in. Like it took like a whole of an hour. I think we started surgery at 8:30. Actually, going to sleep was the weirdest thing. I think when you're a child they count you down from 10 and then you obviously just drift off to sleep. But there was nothing, like everyone was standing above me and walking around and talking. There was a lot of nurses in the room. They put the mask on and I was like, wow, this is taking so long to fall asleep. Like I swear it was way quicker than this, and then I woke up. So it was great. I woke up, I remember looking at the clock and it was 10 to 10. Must have been 10 to 10. I fell back to sleep, it was 5 to 10. I woke up and it was 10 past 10. So I was just drifting in and out. I remember thinking every time I'd fallen asleep that I had stopped breathing and that I was dying. So I kept trying to wake myself up and stay awake. And there were two nurses that greeted me. She asked me what my pain out of 10 was, and it was nothing. I remember thinking it was like a little bit tight or a little bit heavy, I can't remember. But I remember doing this. I couldn't speak. And she's like, yeah, your throat's gonna be sore for a little while. They put the tube in your throat when you're under. And yeah, that was sore for probably about 2 days. And the cannula was sore for ages. So I went back to work on Tuesday and it bruised for probably 2 weeks. It was so sore. Oh, I missed this part, but the night before surgery I didn't have to, some girls have to wash with like a special pH balancing body wash. I didn't have to do any of that. I just made sure I was all shaven, washed my hair, because I just wasn't sure how much movement I would have. So yeah, I washed and straightened my hair, made sure all fake tan was scrubbed off, all my makeup was off. So I left the day surgery, I want to say around 11:30, is this even recording? Oh yeah. Around 11:30 a.m. So it was just mum and I. We left in a taxi. He dropped us back to the hotel room. That wasn't too bad. I was out of it, I think, a little bit. I had no vomiting, no issues at all. Some people will have issues coming out of a general. Nothing whatsoever. I was fine. Dr. Perrin puts in a nerve blocker while you're under. I vaguely remember him saying like I'd be in a little bit more pain after it wears off in like the 8 hours, I think it was, 8 to 10 hours. So while I was in having surgery, the nurse come out and got mum to fill my script. So I was administered antibiotics, oxycodone and Panadol. I didn't actually use the oxy at all. I used one tablet the day I went back to work, using my arms so much and sitting at the computer with my arms up. I was in a fair bit of pain. That was probably the worst. And I used Panadol. I just stayed on top of my Panadol 2 every 4 hours. Obviously you have to sleep upright. Surgery is nowhere near as bad as everyone says, or everyone, I mean, obviously I know that everyone's different, but I think I had gotten myself worked up because everyone says it's so bad. I say that it feels like when you're engorged breastfeeding. I obviously don't have children, I don't know what that's like, but they say it's the exact same feeling. For the fitness girls out there, it is literally the same soreness, so I went under the muscle, as when you've done a chest workout. So take like the worst, like the hardest chest session you've ever done and multiply that by like 100 times. That's what it feels like. It's just like all those chest muscles have been used, and that's what it's like. So I'm not sure if being engorged feels like that, but that's what the pain was for me. Down the center of my sternum was the sorest. I'm not sure why. Yeah, so sleeping upright. Carl's, my partner's sister, come and saw me. My best friend come and saw me. They're so kind. Yeah, like I went out, we did grocery shopping the next day. I obviously didn't carry anything, but I went to the shops, just chucked on a dress. Yeah, it's nowhere near as bad as everyone says. I've had some girls have a go at me because I say that, and they say they're in a lot of pain, but I think if you have a fairly good pain threshold, then it's nowhere near as bad as some people say. Like I know girls have said they would never ever do it again, and I would do it again in a heartbeat. Like it is not that bad, girls. Like if it's the pain that's holding you back, I promise you it's not that bad. So we flew out Monday. It must have been an early morning flight, 6 a.m. because we swapped hotels and moved to one closer to the airport. We Ubered it over there at like 4:30 in the morning. Caught a plane out in Carl, and my dad picked us up in Townsville. We went for breakfast. Like I was fine. Did we go for breakfast? I can't remember, but yeah, I was fine. I was back to work on Tuesday. Tuesday, the pain was probably the worst. So everyone says about 2 to 3 days, and I was waiting for it to hit, but it was definitely Tuesday for me. That's when I took the Oxy. I'm not sure if it's because I was at work talking to people use my hands, or if it's because my arms were up using the computer. I'm not sure why, but Tuesday was definitely the worst. But I didn't like the feeling that oxycodone gave me, so I switched back to my Panadol every 4 hours. Yeah, so I literally used like one, and that was it. What else? Yeah, it's been pretty smooth sailing since the day I went back to work. Obviously I just had to let everything heal. I am back to working out. So Monday I did my very first upper body workout, so we just did a little bit of back. Definitely feels weird. I don't know if it's just because I'm cautious. I don't know, it just feels weird. Feels weird. Maybe it's because there's something under my muscle, I don't know. But yeah, it definitely feels different. So I've done 2 upper body sessions this week and 3 leg sessions, so I'm just slowly getting back into it. Dr. Perrin said I wouldn't really probably ever have to go back to doing any chest exercises, just because, you know, it can cause so many problems. Sorry, I just had to grab another battery. Yeah, so I'm back to upper body workouts, back to sleeping on my side, I still sometimes find it a little bit uncomfortable and in the middle of the night I walk back onto my back, but yeah, so far so good. I've been using my Stratoderm. It's a scar therapy gel. I've seen before and afters of other girls' scars using that gel, and it is ridiculous. That stuff is like magic. So I started using the gel last Monday. I think you're supposed to start at 4 weeks, but I just was a bit iffy. I just wanted to make sure they were completely healed. So I am extremely happy. I survived. Guys, I was very nervous that I wasn't going to survive, but I did. And it is honestly the best thing that I've ever done for myself. I'm so happy. Dr. Perrin, if you see this, I love you. You're like a magician or a... Oh, you're just amazing at your job, and I couldn't be happier. I just want to say, like, if it's the pain that's scaring you or holding you back, it is nowhere near as bad as some people make out. Don't go in there being naive about it. Like, obviously it is painful, but you do not feel like you've been run over by a truck. You certainly don't. So I hope that is everything covered. I don't really think there's much more to say because my surgery and everything has been such smooth sailing. I've had no issues, no problems, nothing at all. So I'm extremely happy. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all your support. I was expecting a lot more rude comments than I received. I actually probably only got a handful and they were just deleted straight away. I'm not sure if it's just a jealousy thing or some girls really don't like plastic surgery. There are a few strange comments, all from women too, which is disappointing. But yeah, for everyone else, thank you guys so much. Surgery went great. I am still alive. I am here on this earth. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you again, hopefully sooner than 6 more weeks. Bye guys!